Welcome to While Baby Sleeps. Today we're learning how to make a chapstick fob. It's super easy and you'll never lose your chapstick again. Start with a 2.5 by 15 inch piece of cotton fabric, a 2.5 by 15 inch piece of Pellin fabric, which needs to be fusible, and also a ribbon if desired. Mine was 20 inches long, and of course a metal fob. Iron the fusible webbing onto the back of the cotton fabric. It should be adhered to the cotton fabric. Now fold this fabric in half lengthwise, right sides together, and press. Pin the sides in place. You'll be sewing up the sides 1/4 inch. Flip everything right side out through the hole at the top. I'm using a wooden chopstick to push out the corners and give it a nice clean finish. You can also use a pin for this. Press when you're finished. I'm using pinking shears to cut off the top edge. You could also zigzag stitch, but I feel like that makes it a little messier. I folded that top part I just cut 1/4 inch and then placed my ribbon at the halfway point right underneath next to the crease, and I'm going to press this part down and stitch across the top. I'm stitching it about 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch down the edge. As you can see, it's top stitch on one side and the ribbon is staying in place. Next, I'm folding up that bottom half and measuring up 2.5 inches and pinning this in place. You'll be stitching this all around 1/8 inch. If you added a bow, you can go ahead and tie that now. Finally, take your fob and place it on the top edge with the teeth facing on the back side. I like to smush this with my fingers at first and try to get it down as much as I can, but if I can't really get it completely pressed down, I'll use a hammer and make sure I use another piece of soft cloth and just lightly press this. This should make it nice and firm and ready to go. These make the best gifts. If you'd like to read a blog post on exactly how to make these, go check out my website linked below.